Hey guys, welcome to another Fallout 4 video. Today I'm going to show you how to find, get to, and unlock Spectacle Island, the settlement. As far as I know, it's kind of like a little secret. I don't think it's a Minuteman mission to go here and rescue it, so if you don't find it by yourself or watch this video, I don't think they point to it in any mission. So what you have to do is, the easiest way is head to castle. Probably by this point you should have played through the Minuteman missions and found this castle. But if not, just keep doing Minutemen missions for Garvey, and eventually he'll lead you to this settlement. But you can just go here on your own. You don't need to do that, but of course it's easier if you already have access to it. So in my infinite wisdom, I take my power suit armor because I figure radiation and water, but I eventually hit a point where I just can't get up and I start drowning in my power armor. So I jump back to the castle, pop on a hazmat suit, and just start swimming there. Seems far away, but it only takes maybe like a minute to swim there or something. So if you pop a Radaway or a Rad-X, the one that gives you resistance for like 100 seconds, that's plenty of time to get across. But once you get here, definitely switch back to your armor, because this island is crawling with Mirelurks, all different kinds, tough guys, which actually in a little bit when I come see this power armor station, I'm like, let me go back and get my power armor, because this island can rip you to shreds. There's regular Mirelurks, there's Razorbacks, there's like the hunters, I think they're called, or something. The ones that kind of look like a scorpion or a shrimp or something on steroids. And there's even a Mirelurk queen. So you definitely want to come to this island with a lot of ammo, some good weapons, and a good power armor. So I'm going to hop back to the castle, pick up my power armor. We're back at Spectacle Island. Just a little brief journey from castle. So in order to unlock this island, this settlement, you need to do a few things. First, obviously, travel here and make sure you save. You don't want to die and swim here and all that other bullshit. Then you want to look on the island for what kind of reminded me of like this cut off like piece of an airplane, because it's like a cylinder tube. You want to look for that. It's on a hill. It's in like the middle of the island, and I'll show you on the map once we get there. But just remember, this place is crawling with Mirelurks, Mirelurk hunters. There's some Razorbacks. It's not that many soft shells. So here's the little thing we need to get to. So this is what you need to get to unlock the settlement. You need to come here. It's right in the middle of the island, right where my arrow is. Not where the marker is, but where I am right now. You'll see on the local map, it's a little easier to spot because it's in this corner right here, or in that middle section. So you're going to come over here, make sure you save because you don't want to lose any progress. Grab that if you want, and then read the signal checklist. So this basically tells you what you need to do, but really you just need to make sure the generators are on and that the wires are connected. But since you haven't unlocked the settlement yet, and you can't move anything, you don't need to worry about that. All the wires are in place, all the transformers are in place, the generator's already made, so you don't need copper wires or anything like that. All you need to do is follow the wires and the terminals from the broadcast station here, and that'll lead you to the generator. And then we want to turn the generator on once we find it, which it's in this sunken ship. And as soon as you hit that generator, you're going to wake up Mama Bear, and a Queen Mirelurk is going to come up and wake up and be all pissed off that you're on her island, and you're going to have to fight her. So make sure you have maybe a nuclear weapon, a minigun, some grenades, or whatever you like killing things with, and some stealth Stimpaks. So here we go, Mama's up, she's pissed. If you don't know, this is how you get that Harder They Fall trophy. You got to kill, I think, 5 Mirelurk queens or 5 behemoths, or a mixture of them. So she will count as one giant creature. as do all Mirelurk queens that you encounter and all behemoths that you encounter. And then luckily I found this, the luck bobblehead in this locker. So here's one of the bobbleheads for you guys if you haven't found this already, which you probably haven't if you're watching this video on how to lock Spectacle Island. So it's in the locker inside the ship on the second floor. So that was kind of lucky to find here because I wasn't expecting it. I'm saving on my bobbleheads for one day. I'm just gonna sit down and watch somebody else's video and find them all. But right now I'm just enjoying the story and a bunch of the side stuff. We're gonna take down this queen by any means necessary. I'm getting my ass kicked. I'm almost dying. Luckily I do have my health perk max. I have like the maximum health you can have, and I have it so I regenerate health on my own. But obviously her acid spit definitely eats your health really fast, so you gotta pop those stim packs like it's candy. Luckily I don't think you can get addicted to stim packs unlike other drugs in the game. I may be wrong, but I don't think I've gotten addicted from using stim packs. So they're just pop them like they're candy. And then I bring out my nice little toy here, my ash maker, which if you're a good friend to someone and good neighbor, that's how you unlock this. I won't say too much about that, but I will have a video of that eventually because I do that mission. And that's also, that mission where you get the ash maker is also where you find this XO1 body armor suit, power armor suit that I'm wearing too. The helmet isn't somewhere else, but that's where you find the body. So we're just gonna kill the queen as I'm shooting the railing too, and not really the queen. But luckily I think I have like something ridiculous, like 3,000 or 4,000 5mm rounds. So I'm just letting her up. But obviously, probably grenades or a rocket launcher would be a lot more effective. But I save my missiles because I like to save my missiles. So I always think, oh, I'm gonna need them for something else. I'm gonna save them. Then once I do need them, I just go through the whole game and I'll never use a missile. But same thing with grenades too. But that's all games are like that. So now we want to follow back the wire. Take all the loot because that meat's pretty rare, and it's good for you once you cook it. Kill all her little babies. These guys are just a pain in the ass. Luckily my shotgun's upgraded. I think it does like 80 damage or something per shot. So that combat shotgun's just ripping them apart in the face. Just remember, if you shoot them anywhere else, their whole shells are like heavily armored, so you have to shoot them in the face. The legs are pretty good too, or just unload on them until they die. So once we're done killing all these little baby little guys, you want to follow the copper wire back to the generator, and we're gonna flip the switch. Now, I'm not sure if this radio beacon, the sound scares all the Mirelurks off the island or not. But I know definitely once I hit the switch, it seemed like they all kind of popped out of the ground and ran away towards the water. But I don't know if it was just because I was close to them that they were still here and attacking me. But if you kind of left them alone, they kind of just ran back towards the water. So I think I don't know for sure, but if you just pop this broadcast, that'll scare them off of the island, and you can like fast travel back, fast travel here again, and they'll be gone. But just for safety, kill all of them that you can see, because if you start bringing settlers here, you don't want them getting killed right away by all these razor claws and hunters and stuff. I guess you can probably put a recruitment beacon here and have settlers get here. But seeing how it's an island, I'm not sure if that like plays into the reality of it, or if it's just a video game and they'll just populate anyway. But you can also just move settlers from one settlement to another. And if you don't know how to do that, you just pop up the workshop menu and you highlight a settler and you press square and it'll say move. Then you can move them to any settler. Then if you wait 24 hours or something, or if you just fast travel to that location, you'll see them walking around and they'll be in that settlement from now on. So you can do that here. Ideally, you would think this big island, far away from everything else, would be the safest settlement. You know, you wouldn't think raiders would get here because, I mean, they don't have boats and they're not going to come swim in the water, right? But you would probably get a bunch of Murloc attacks or Mirelurk attacks. So it's probably not that safe. So you'd probably want to do like if you've seen in my other videos where I have my sanctuary, I built an entire steel wall all the way around it. You'd probably want to do the same thing here. Just build a giant steel wall all the way around the perimeter, and then just, you know, put a bunch of security turrets and some guard posts and stuff like that. So now I'm coming over here, I'm exploring the rest of the island. Came across all these shipping containers full of these mannequins, which there's some conspiracy. There's got to be some conspiracy. Hopefully I find this out. Like, who's putting all these mannequins in Boston? Like, what the hell? Someone like raided Filene's basement and just put all the mannequins somewhere. So if you come over here, you have a bunch of novice, advanced, and expert safes. I don't think there was any master safes here, so you just need lockpicking to expert. They're all actually pretty easy. Well, I mean, it's all random, but I mean, the expert lock that I got was like easy. I barely even moved it just a little bit to the right and it was already picked. Then there's one on the bottom here. So from what I can gather, it's just, you know, basic, nothing special, just ammo, and maybe if you're lucky you'll get some junk with you. But there's no like rare weapons here. There's nothing special. But you might get lucky. Who knows? If you have if you spec into some luck. So now just looking at the rest of the island. Killing all the rest of the Mirelurks, but like I said, they kind of just disappear into the water if you kind of leave them alone. Like, he just went into the mud, so I can't shoot him, I can't target him on the VATS. So as far as I know, they're good. So there's the background, the Pidwin, so you can kind of get an idea where I am now, but I'll show you on the map anyway. So here it is, once again, Spectacle Island. Pretty easy to unlock. The hardest thing is just fighting the Queen and all the Mirelurks. So there you go, you just have to not fast travel to Castle if you have it, swim over here, get everybody killed, the Mirelurks, and